always chaos in the Green Bay. But Marcellus Lewis stated that Aaron Rodgers is a grown man. He's not buying to the hype of Jordan Love coming into Lambeau, Green Bay Packers team. So tell me, are you buying that Jordan Love won't be a distraction to Aaron Rodgers this season?
Hell no, he won't be no distraction to Aaron Rodgers. This is the great Aaron Rodgers that we talking about. Marcellus Lewis was right on the money. This is a grown man Aaron Rodgers that we talking about. And we talking about a 2-time NFL MVP, Super Bowl MVP, also a Super Bowl championship on his resume, 364 career touchdown passes, 84 interceptions, nearly a 5-to-1 touchdown interception ratio for his career. He has over 46,000 passing yards. Clarence, he's getting closer to that 47,000 mark. And guess what? He hasn't thrown double-digit interceptions since 2010. And in 2010, he only threw 11 that year. So Aaron Rodgers is a great player. And I don't believe them bringing in Jordan Love is going to distract Aaron from the task at hand. The task at hand is to get the Packers back to the Super Bowl. We were within one game against the Super Bowl last year. We were 13-3 on the season, won the NFC North, and Aaron Rodgers led us to the playoffs on a nice playoff run. We got beat down by the 49ers in the Bay, but it was a nice playoff run that Aaron Rodgers led us on. Aaron Rodgers has his sights set on number 2, not Jordan Love.
I want to believe you so much. I want to believe like Aaron Rodgers, but I just feel like I am buying into the Jordan Love will definitely be a distraction. You got to think about what Aaron Rodgers deals with every day. Hey man, this is a new quarterback and you come into our company. Hey man, is you still the same guy from 2011, 2010 decade that you got 2 MVPs and the Super Bowl? A Super Bowl, excuse me. Like, is you the same guy? It's so many questions that Rodgers go through so much. And I think it can possibly be a distraction towards him because at the end, all he wants to do is win football games, and all everybody in paparazzi wants to do is ask him is when's Jordan Love ever gonna play or when you leaving Green Bay. So I think that's gonna be a big distraction towards probably because Aaron Rodgers, he's one of them guys. Let's be honest, he's one of them guys that don't really follow the media, that doesn't like get into the hype. But if you take him off, he's going to react to it. He's going to react to it. And I think if it comes to a point that the Green Bay Packers feel like Aaron Rodgers not their best chance, gives them the best chance to win, then we might do see Jordan Love.
No, let me slam the door shut on that right now. Over the next 3 or 4 years, Aaron Rodgers gives us the best chance to win. It's not Jordan Love. Stop it right now. There's no if the Packers believe you're trying to say if the Packers believe that Jordan Love gives them the best chance, there is no Jordan Love giving the Packers a better chance to win over Aaron Rodgers. It's not going to happen.
Well, you don't draft a quarterback in the first round and expect them to think they finna sit for an awfully long time behind a quarterback that production has slightly fallen apart in the 2 or 3 year span.
Did you see how long Aaron sat behind Brett Favre? He sat behind Brett Favre
3 years, but at the same time, is it like the same with Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers? Think about it. You got a whole new coach that needs his quarterback. That drafted his quarterback for the future. Jordan Love is the future right here. Aaron Rodgers, he's at a turning point at this point in his career. Like, hey,
turning point for what? Turning point for what?
If he doesn't perform in this season, he getting the boot out of here just because.
No, he's not. Aaron Rodgers isn't going anywhere. He's not going nowhere.
I'm saying this though, Trey. I'm just saying this. If it comes to a point that Aaron Rodgers don't get.
Don't you tick me off today, Clarence? Don't tick me off. I'm emotional about my Packers. You know I'm emotional
about this. Trey.
I'm emotional about my Packers and Aaron Rodgers. You know this.
I understand.
Yeah,
I understand, man. Like the Bengals need a great backup. And I think he'd be wonderful. But
hey, I'm not even going to entertain you. I'm not even going to entertain you.
If he doesn't get the job done this season, Jordan Love is going to probably start this season if Aaron Rodgers can't get on board.
the next 2 years at minimal, Aaron Rodgers will be the starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. You want to make a bet on it? You want to bet on it?
2 years minimals. This might be his 2-year window. Hey, what you got for us in this next 2 years window?
You know what's so funny? It's people like you that really irk my nerves when y'all be trying to be critics of Aaron Rodgers. Do you not know Aaron Rodgers last year? He had 26 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions, and had over 4,000 passing yards last year. Aaron Rodgers didn't have a bad season last year. It's just that Aaron Jones had a good season, and the offense was ran through Aaron Jones. That doesn't take away from the greatness of Aaron Rodgers. That doesn't take away from his greatness.
I'm glad that you brought that up. So Aaron Jones is a free agency in 2021. And boy, Trey, if you look at that free agency, potentially running backs that can be free agency, that running back is loaded. But what are your expectations for the Packers in the NFC North this season?
We'll win the NFC North with ease. Easily. We'll win the NFC North. Let me explain to you. Let me break it down. Look at the Chicago Bears. You got Nick Foles, you got Mitchell Trubisky. Me personally, I don't believe in either one of them. I know Nick Foles had his Super Bowl run with the Eagles a few years ago, and that was an outstanding run. One of the greatest playoff performances we have ever seen. But there's a reason why the Jacksonville Jaguars traded Nick Foles away. It's the reason why the Philadelphia Eagles didn't believe in Nick Foles being their future franchise quarterback. It's also because Carson Wentz is pretty good too. But Mitchell Trubisky he's been inconsistent. He is not a consistent passer of the football. And I don't believe the Bears organization and Matt Nagy really believe in Mitchell Trubisky, if we're being quite honest with you. I remember last year, Mitchell Trubisky came out and said that he doesn't like the fact that the Bears have like TVs on throughout the facility. Why? Because he's watching these shows that are criticizing him. Do you remember that? Do you remember that story?
Yeah, that's a good one right there. Hey, yeah. Worst case scenario is Mitchell Trubisky, and Mitchell Trubisky watching TV in the facility is ridiculous.
Yes, because he can't even handle the fact that he has been terrible. He's been terrible. And I know Khalil Mack is frustrated because Khalil Mack got his big contract, and now he's playing with the Chicago Bears, and their offense is so pathetic, so inept because of Mitchell Trubisky. They have inconsistent quarterback play.
And then he's the second highest paid outside linebacker in the NFL now. You know, Myles Garrett overcame him, $25 million a year. So Khalil Mack is probably pissed off. He probably owe Aaron Rodgers like 8 sacks in this season coming up. But I'm gonna just say this.
I got you, because I want to break down NFC North real quick. Look at the Detroit Lions. Do you really believe in Matt Patricia? I don't. I still got my questions about Matt Patricia. I'm not so sure if Matt Patricia can lead the Detroit Lions to the playoffs. Matthew Stafford, every single year he gets injured, Clarence. Every year he's injured. He's never 100% throughout the whole entire season. Let's look at the Minnesota Vikings. I still got my questions about Kirk Cousins. I know he won a playoff game last year against the Saints, but I still got my questions about Kirk Cousins because Kirk Cousins, he hasn't proven to play well in big games. He played well last year in that game, but the following week, they got beat down by They got beat down by the 49ers in the Bay. They got beat down by the 49ers in the Bay. It wasn't all the defense and so forth. Kirk Cousins has not won big games throughout his career. He robbed the Minnesota Vikings of that money. Yes, he did, didn't he? So Kirk Cousins is elite. Kirk Cousins is elite. Is that what you're trying to say?
Get this straight. First of all, Kirk Cousins led the league in play action touchdowns with 13, which was really impressive.
So he's elite to you.
I'm not saying he's elite though, Trey. I'm not saying he's elite, but he's good enough to lead a team to a playoff, and he deserves some credit.
So let me ask you a question. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Do you believe in Kirk Cousins over Aaron Rodgers?
Let me tell you like
Go ahead. Yes or no, huh? Do you?
I'm gonna tell you, Mr. Larkins. Last year, in my opinion, I believe that Kirk Cousins did play better than Aaron Rodgers in that season alone because the way how the offense was constructed towards the running game and the play action, which he excels in. Like play action was the best thing for him. Kevin Stefanski is a brilliant with the run design plays. And at that point, Kirk Cousins was coming up, and then he went into New Orleans, Trey. He went into the Big Apple and won a playoff game against the one and only Drew Brees, man.
So let me get this straight. If you take Dalvin Cook off the Minnesota Vikings, because we know Dalvin Cook has had some injury issues throughout his career. If you take Dalvin Cook off the Minnesota Vikings, are the Minnesota Vikings a playoff contender?
Yes. I truly believe.
Without Dalvin Cook.
Look, let me say
What?
this.
No.
These games that he missed, they won. They won like what 2 out of the 3 of the games that he missed. That was impressive from good quarterback play. And I'm gonna tell you that if Jordan Jefferson pans out to be a good next up receiver, I think that'd be fine. For Cook, think about it. They're still dealing with his holdout. If they don't get the deal done, they have to go somewhere in the free agency or probably make a trade or maybe wait until next year's draft to get their running back again because he's not happy with the deal that they offered to him. I'm just saying that when you pay Kirk Cousins elite money, you can't just say, oh man, this player right here makes them better because he brings to the table. No, you have a quarterback that you're paying elite money. You have to put all the talent on him, man, because at the end of the day, he's your quarterback. And he's
Kirk Cousins' agent, he really deserves an award because I believe Kirk Cousins, he should be paying for his agent's kids' tuition forever. Kirk Cousins should be paying for his agent's kids. He should be paying for all of his agent's kids to go to college because he really robbed the Minnesota Vikings of that contract. I think he's getting paid like $84 million guaranteed. Kirk Cousins isn't worth that money. But we can get to that. He's not worth that money. But everybody remember going to
He won the playoff. He won the playoff game, damn it. He won the playoff game for Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer is a brilliant coach that got a mind frame of, hey, we're going to win this and we're going to toughen this out, man. For Kirk Cousins, he had to break something out of Kirk Cousins to make him be better, man. And let me tell you, his agent do deserve a lot. Fully guaranteed? Everything fully guaranteed?
Yes.
Yeah,
I never seen anything like it. It was a highway robbery. He should be arrested for theft. But listen,
before we move on though, for the Green Bay Packers, in order for them to be held, I really want to be watching like what Aaron Jones go bring to this season. 19 total touchdowns, rushing touchdowns last season, and now they drafted another running back in AJ Dillon, and you got Jamal Williams, so that's a 3-headed running back right then and there. So someone has to get cut. But it's not obviously Aaron Jones. So that's going to be very interesting what they're going to do around them 3-headed running backs, man.